beautiful bugs, and welcome back to another episode on the Obsidian Order server for Crucial 2. So definitely super excited about this episode. In the last episode, we ended up working on the marketplace in my Aztec area, and today we're going to be continuing working on a marketplace, but this time we are going to be going to the marketplace at spawn and finally getting to work actually building my actual shop over there. You know, we've only been up for almost probably a year. I'd have to look at when we actually started this, but yeah, we've been on the server for a while, and I'm just now setting up a shop. Go figure. But that is alright. We are going to be getting to work on it, but first, I want to show you guys something that we ended up doing here on the server. We ended up holding a Zen Garden competition, and I wanted to show you the entrance, as well as the little area that I built for the voting. So I'm going to go ahead and head over there and show you guys that first. Alright, so here we are. This is the little voting area that I ended up building for the Zen Garden. Since, you know, a lot of people ended up going the Japanese route, I decided that I would go ahead and do just a little area. I'm trying not to show off the other entrance right now, but just a little area that was kind of, you know, like Oriental inspired, and so we've got little lanterns and stuff to try to light the area up a little bit, and then a little bit of the landscaping, and then of course a path, and then over here we've got a little koi pond, and then keeping my head somewhat down, we have a little garden over here that I ended up putting together. One, so that people, in case they forgot their food, they could actually come over here and be like, oh yes, food, thank you. And then, so in here, this is the little house that I ended up making. So some of you will probably recognize this from my hardcore series, because this was the starter house that I built in the old spruce forest. And so over here, I did some modifications and stuff to it in order to take advantage of the modded stuff that we have here. So we got books, and we got a little bed, and then we've got a nice little area over here for storage. And then this goes nowhere. It goes out into the ocean. Hello, ocean. And then this was the voting area. So people would come in here, they could grab the paper and the experience from here and then vote. And then over here, we have free cookies. Granted, we have a whole bunch still left. I ended up refilling them after, you know, a whole bunch of people had voted, so we do have some extra cookies. All right, so let's see. In third place, we ended up having this entry right here, which was done by Adela. I absolutely love this because you got this nice sandy area, so this really went well with the fact that I put it out in an ocean. But nice little sandy area here. She has a little koi pond over here. I don't know how the kois ended up getting damaged. It was really, they gave me schematics for these, and I pasted them all in. And yeah, we lost one koi, because there was 3 in here, and then that other one is damaged, so no clue how that ended up happening. And if you follow the path over here, it takes you to this nice little seating area. Nice and very, very zen. And then, of course, it comes over here into a nice area where you can end up sitting underneath the custom tree here and enjoying the lovely view. I love what she did with the lanterns here. I love how, you know, they're all different heights and stuff. It really adds a nice touch to that area, and kind of adds, like, it's a wall without actually being a wall, which is really nice. Now, if we come over here, we have the lovely little rock there, and then we also have entry, you know, this entry right here, which was second place. This is done by Vid, and he has, you know, he actually decided to go with a building with the Zen Garden inside of it. So if you come up here, lovely little, you know, interior courtyard garden. There we go. That's what I was looking for. And then with little fountain coming out. And then, you know, the candles and all kinds of good stuff here. And then places where you can actually, you know, sit and enjoy. And then also, oh my gosh, the sounds in this mod pack. I could just sit here all day listening to the ocean sounds. Oh my goodness. And then you come in here, and then, yeah, you took great advantage. Oh, out, okay. We apparently have another visitor to the gardens. Oh my goodness. Okay, that was a little bit of a surprise. Oh my gosh. But he took advantage of the rate gravel that we have in this mod pack. That was one of the things that I was thinking, if I had done had done an entry, I was going to see if I could find something that did the rate stuff. And so, yeah. So now I know there's rate gravel, so if I ever do enter into one of these competitions, I can end up using that as well. So the lovely fountain and stuff that ends up coming in here as well. And then you just go through here, and it's really pretty in here. All different kinds of plants. Took full advantage of the foliage and stuff that they have within this mod pack. And then we come over here, and it continues on. Oh, and it was really funny because this tree actually ended up growing after I pasted it in. And oh my goodness, yeah, it just took everything. It was so funny. I was like, yeah, that tree's not supposed to be there. Oh, and it is nighttime. Definitely need to sleep because, oh, if it'll let me. There we go. Internet connection is not good. So I probably should have tried sleeping a bit earlier. Oh, yep. We're having some technical difficulties here. Maybe. I might be getting kicked. There we go. Oh my goodness, yeah. There we go. Okay. So we go ahead and come over here, and this is the first place winner. So this is done by Bobbert. And as you can see, we've got the lovely river that goes through with a little fountain coming up here underneath, you know, a protective area. And then if we come over here, we have the custom cherry tree and a nice little bridge that comes up here so you can actually see what he has here, which is a lovely yin and yang. And then this ends up coming around that and the little river that he has there up into here, which is where you can end up sitting on these seats and ringing the bells. And then the wind chimes, and then the patches, you know, it continues going around in, you know, pretty much a circle. And then this little area with the sand, I could just imagine, you know, somebody coming in here with a rake and, you know, making the little lines and stuff. And then, yeah, and then the little archways that you can end up walking through. So yeah, so this was the first place winner. So this is, you know, Bobber's entry. And yeah, so definitely, you know, very happy with what everybody ended up putting into, you know, the competition. And then we're looking to do more of these, you know, throughout the, you know, the rest of the season and stuff. So definitely looking forward to seeing what we end up getting in all of those. So probably going to end up having to take up this entire ocean. You never know. So yeah, so that is the competition and the 3 entries that we ended up having for this particular one. Now I'm going to head over to the marketplace and see about getting a shop built. Now I was originally going to end up doing this as a, you know, quick little time lapse and all of that. However, oh my gosh, I have been having so many problems trying to stay connected to the server. It's been, this is the first time I've been green in quite some time, so I'm taking advantage of that fact and like, quick, do a recording. So, this is my shop. I have called it Mantis's Fishy McFishy No Maccas Emporium. Now, the maccas, that's a New Zealand thing, so I ended up doing that because there's a bit of an inside joke with a few of us and one of the members and their maccas, so which is I think it's a Big Mac in New Zealand. So I for some reason I really wanted that as part of the actual like sign, so there we have it, because I think it was because I did the Fishy McFishy. But yeah, so we've got these cute little flowers. These are the Nemophilas, and I saw them in the field over there, and I'm like, you know, it really does look like it's water. And so since I was going to do a fish emporium, I'm like, well, why don't we use the flowers as, you know, as the water? So that's what I did, and we added a couple of boats. Don't know if these are going to be safe from like creatures deciding to come and get into them, but we shall see. I might have to come through here and remove some people from the boats if it gets a little bit too much. And then, of course, we got down here. We've got the supports and all of that. And then I did light it up because, yeah, things may end up wandering in there. I don't think anything can spawn in there because of the flowers, but just in case. Now, you end up coming up here onto this little dock here and then up onto here. And we have the barrels of fishes. Now, I learned the hard way. You don't actually want to stand on top of the barrel of pufferfish because it will poison you. I did it multiple times to myself. It's like, what's hurting me? I'm like, oh. They made it so if you stand on it, you actually get hurt by the pufferfish. And then we got the cutting board to make the fillets, and then a little fishing pole there. And yeah, so that is the outside. And then up here, of course, we got our fishies so that we can end up, you know, kind of designating even more that this is actually a fish emporium. And then I really like this. Let me make sure that I'm not standing on that the lovely pufferfish over there. But yeah, so I got the cherry wood up here. And then I used the panes, and it created this, this cool little shape up there. And I really like that. So I thought that was very nautical, and so wanted to kind of keep that in there. So you come into the shop. Over here, this is where I will end up having the goods for sale. Unfortunately, right now I don't have anything because I have to go through and I have to gather up the veggies and stuff for the fish stew and the cabbage rats. And the great thing about the fish stew is it gives you comfort. So that is actually something that, is really good. And then the fish wraps is one of the things that I've actually been, surviving on myself, other than, my lovely cooked salmon here. And then over here, we got our little shopkeeper with the hanging sign with the, I think it's a perch. It's either a perch or a pike. I think the pike is the one that I couldn't actually get. Hold on. I can actually tell. Yes, it's a perch. So this is the perch. And then, just a little bit of decoration and stuff in here. And then up here, now originally I was going to end up using the trap door with the carpet on top. But for some reason, it wasn't letting me. It was like I was bonking my head on the trap door and wouldn't let me up here. So I was like, okay, interesting. But yeah, so this is just a little area for the shopkeeper to live in. And then, of course, some beds just in case somebody's here at the market area to, when it decides to get dark and, they kind of forgot their sleeping bed, which, I think all of us kind of carry one of those with us. So yeah, so that is the shop all done up. I know this is probably going to be a little bit shorter of an episode because, like I said, I was planning on doing a time lapse, but I'm just super happy that I was actually able to get like 5 minutes of recording time so I could actually record, let you guys see the lovely shop and all of that. And then hopefully I'll be calling the techs on this next week and be like, hey, look, is there any way that you guys can fix the internet, because this is getting ridiculous. I can't stream, I can't record, I can't do anything that requires being online. So I definitely hope that you guys have enjoyed this episode, and if you did, definitely hit that like button.
If you're new to the channel, click the Mantis icon to subscribe, then hit the bell button to get notified when I put out additional content. Want to check out more of my videos? Try the one on the left, or you could check out the playlist on the right. That's it for now, but I'll see you guys in the next episode.